Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. It's Sunday night. Welcome back to the channel. I want to ask a question. Do any of you ever get budget burnout where you've got some serious financial goals, but the only way to do it is to really crack down on the budget? I hear ya. Do any of you really want to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor? If so, stay tuned. I think that all of us have different little ways that we might splurge a little bit. Maybe some of us don't. Some of us may be on way tighter budgets than other people. We're all different, and we're all in different situations. Well, my video tonight, very briefly, is let's enjoy some of the fruits of our labor in a modified way. Because if not, you really just, it gets kind of, you get a little bit depressed and a little bit down, and sometimes we need to treat ourselves a little bit to be able to really enjoy life. That's just my personal opinion, and I'll give some examples. I've noticed over the last, I would say 3 years, 4 years that I've watched some of these budgeting videos, several different people budget different ways, and what one person may splurge on, someone else doesn't. For example, I've seen where someone puts massage into their budget. Someone else may put going out to eat in their budget. Everyone has different things that are important to them that help with their well-being and self-care that they feel is important. So I'm going to tell you tonight what our family, I guess you would call it a splurge, or little extras that are not necessities that we enjoy. And then I'm going to ask you, if you do have any extras in your life, or you had a little extra money to splurge on, I'd love to know what are some of your little frivolous things you enjoy. Well, like I said, each of us are different. So, in our family, the big thing that I do spend money on every month, as you know, I do enjoy going to yoga and the classes like Pilates and things. And so I do get a monthly pedicure so that my feet always look nice. And I really enjoy it. And if I had to cut it out, I would, but it's something that I really enjoy. I also enjoy getting my hair done because I tried to do it myself. It was scary. About once every 6 weeks. It's very reasonable. It's less than $50. And I know I could probably do it myself, but I really enjoy getting it done. And I also enjoy Netflix. So those would be mine. My husband really loves satellite radio, and he enjoys his Wall Street Journal. Could we give up those 5 things? Yes, we could. And if we really needed to, for whatever reason, that's in our bare bones budget. Since I have 2 budgets, the bare bones and our regular current budget, I could do that. But I really do enjoy having some of those things to look forward to. They may make life more fun. Now, some folks I know enjoy certain things. It could be going out to eat, or maybe getting a massage once a month. It could be anything. I'm just naming a couple examples. This is my advice if you feel you couldn't do one of those. If you really are cracking down on trying to pay off a bill or a certain financial goal you have, what you could do instead of cutting it out of your budget, you could get a side gig that you do twice a month to be able to pay for it. So for example, let's say my husband said, okay Dawn, after looking at the budget, I feel we need to cut out, each of us cut out one of our frivolous things. I'll cut out the satellite radio. What are you going to cut out? And I might say, well, instead of cutting it out, I'm going to do 2 demos during the month so that I have that extra money, and that's the money that I'll use, not our current income, that I'll use to buy that. So that's one little way that you could do things. So let's say you wanted to go to the state fair, and you know that with everything, with food, parking, for your whole family, I'm just making this up, going to be $100. You're like, you know what, I just don't feel that I could take that out of the current budget. You could, number one, cut back on something else to make that happen and just set it aside, like cut groceries by $10 a week or something. Set that money aside and save it. Or, number 2, get a side gig that you and your family do together where you make some extra money, sell some things, and then set that money aside for you to go enjoy yourself. That's how I do things. So, for example, I am not, now with my cash envelope system, any extra money that I have from the month before I used to save just in case we needed it for clothes or something. Well, we're not buying any of that stuff. So any leftover money is going to go towards the principal of our car. Well, I did a focus group and I'm earning $210 that'll be on the gift card. I'm going to take that gift card, and if we need anything, clothes, shoes, or anything that the family needs, will come off that gift card. so that way I can accomplish my goal. So there's always ways that we can enjoy life a little bit without totally breaking the bank. And I do feel it's important. Before hanging up, I would like to know, if you want to share, what are some of your splurges you enjoy? What do you feel like that brings you a little more joy and you feel is worth paying for, that makes life more bearable and more enjoyable? I'd love to hear from you because I value each and every one of you. Thank you all for listening, and I love you and watching, and I love you very much. Bye-bye.